and welcome to day 4 of mentalfloss.com's How Did You Know Trivia Hunt, the literary edition. For today's hunt, I've compiled 10 excellent quotes from classic works of literature. This isn't an official part of the trivia hunt or anything, I just thought these quotes were cool. But if you want to test yourself, you can see how many you recognize. People laugh at me because I use big words, but if you have big ideas, you have to use big words to express them. Prejudices, it is well known, are most difficult to eradicate from the heart whose soil has never been loosened or fertilized by education. They grow there, firm as weeds among stones. Men who look on nature and their fellow men and cry that all is dark and gloomy are in the right, but the somber colors are reflections from their own jaundiced eyes and hearts. The real hues are delicate and need a clearer vision. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. To die will be an awfully big adventure. There's only one thing worse in the world than being talked about, and that is not being talked about. Fear of danger is 10,000 times more terrifying than danger itself. She had not known the weight until she felt the freedom. Where you tend a rose, my lad, a thistle cannot grow. Here is my secret, and it is very simple. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Any of those quotes ring a bell? If you're still trying to identify them and want another hint, here are the 10 titles and authors, so you can try to match each quote with its source. I was also able to collect some other people's favorite literary quotes at a recent Nerdfighter gathering. If you don't know what a Nerdfighter is, here are some boxes you can click to find out more. Vlog brother and author John Green spent some time talking about his book, Paper Towns, and about Walt Whitman and Abraham Lincoln and the importance of imagining other people complexly. Stay tuned for footage from his very insightful opening speech in an upcoming video. He also gave a shout out to Sister Salad.
I saw half of Sister Salad. That's Liz. She runs a great video blog.
Thanks, John! Anyway, after the event, I wandered around asking Nerdfighters if they'd be willing to share a quote from a book, play, or poem. And I did promise that I'd point out that most of these people didn't actually have the book containing their favorite literary quote on hand, so be aware that many of these are approximated paraphrasing. Enjoy!
Life is made out of the days it's made out of, nothing else.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
You have to change perspective in life, like they do in 3D video games.
It is the unknown we fear when we look upon death and darkness, nothing more. Before we can radically reshape the world, we need to shop.
It does not do well to dwell in dreams
And forget to live.
To a well-organized mind, death is the next greatest adventure.
When you exchange a green piece of paper signed by a bureaucrat for a white piece of paper signed by an artist, all you're doing is transferring your trust from one universe of trust to another.
Instead of not doing bad things, I want to do good things.
Normal people are the leaves of a tree, they live and die unnoticed.
You boil them and then suck the heads out. That's where all the good stuff is, the heads.
I don't like green eggs and jam.
Why do you have to smoke so damn fast?
Hobie ho.
She is neither good or bad, she simply is.
And at that moment, I swear we were infinite.
Call me Ishmael.
She said she'd buy the flowers herself.
Brawling love of loving hate, oh anything of nothing's first grade.
As of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
It was a good story, but I never knew if it got across or not, since it's pretty tough to make people understand you when you're talking to them with 2 crab apples in your cheeks.
So what's your favorite literary quote? For those of you watching this on YouTube, go ahead and leave yours in the comments. You can also let me know how well you did at identifying those original literary quotes. And that concludes the Sister Salad portion of the How Did You Know Trivia Hunt. Thank you for joining us, and best of luck with the rest of the clues. Many thanks to David Israel and mentalfloss.com for inviting us to be a part of this. And sisters, I will see you in person next week.
What is this?